Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about planets in August 2020. It's a very kind of unusual type of month. Lots of things are shifting and changing. We have three Gandanta planets, combustion, Saturn opposition or Saturn aspect. So it is not the easiest month to deal with, and we have to see how this whole change manifests. I think that's the right word, because what has been happening in the last few months is that the easier planets have been expanding everything. And then the more complex planets are making people careful with what they do and being more cautious. So you can't write off this month as challenging or as easy, but we have to always restrain and be careful. And let's explore how it is going to impact and what are the things that we are looking for. Hello, this is Komilla Sutton, and we are exploring August 2020 and the planets. And I want you to subscribe, press the bell notification. Last year at this time, I had 10,000 subscribers. And now this month in August, I have 25,000 subscribers. So I want to thank you very much. It has been a wonderful journey. And I so like when you appreciate my efforts. So don't forget, if you haven't subscribed as yet, to please do subscribe. Still, I need more viewers. Thank you. So August, what is August all about? The big story of August is the Gandanta transits. So Gandanta is a karmic knot. These are three knots in different areas of the chart. Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Pisces, Aries. It's always between water and fire signs. So what happens is that is where the karmic debris of life collects, and it gets all stuck and fixed. And so when planets cross that area, it can set up storms, but it can also release some old negative energy, and is a part of personal development. So I did a video about Gandanta, and I'm putting a link there that you can listen to. But when we have Gandanta in our personal chart, it is forever. But by transit, everybody feels the Gandanta. And what is happening this month is that three planets are going to go through Gandanta: Sun, Mercury, and Mars. Generally, around this time of the year, you see that these planets are always, Sun and Mercury will always go through Gandanta around this time. And Venus, because of its retrograde, is going to do that in September. And also September, you have to watch out. I'll make a separate video for September, but Ketu goes through Gandanta and other planets as well. So let's keep to August. So in August, we have the Sun, Mercury, and Mars. Mars is moving from Pisces to Aries, and it will cross its Gandanta. And then this year, Mars has three Gandanta crossings. So in my Mars video, when I make Mars in Aries video, I will talk about the Gandanta crossings. But what is happening this year is that these Gandantas are happening all together. So we have Sun and Mercury going through Gandanta 15th, 16th of August. And Mercury is also combust. I did a Mercury video, I talked about that. So combust in Gandanta, and Sun is in Gandanta. And then Mars is going to go through Pisces, Aries, Gandanta. And that is going to be from 13th to 18th. Mars moves signs from Pisces to Aries, but 13th to 18th, it is in the Gandanta position. So this is shaking the situation up. It is waking up the old stuff so it can release unexpected energy. And these are more karmic situations, things that we have to resolve and purify and sort out. But they can be destabilizing because majority of the people are unaware that these things are happening, and they're just leading their life without restraint, without caution, without awareness. So we have to be aware that when they happen by transit, some aspect can be there. You could see, storms, but those storms, like especially in parts of USA, you see during this season, hurricanes happen. But Gandanta is not necessary to make them happen. These are more other issues because it's hot and cold, and fire and water, two inimical elements, and all the residue that is there, that is things. So then the second big thing about August is that Sun, Mercury are in Cancer and Saturn is in Capricorn. So part of the month, we have Saturn opposing Sun, Mercury. So Saturn as the planet that makes us face up to our issues and causes stress and difficulties is Sun and Mercury up to 16th of August. And then we have Mars going into Aries, and as soon as Mars goes into Aries, Mars is also going to be getting the 10th aspect of as soon as Mars goes into Aries, Saturn is in Capricorn, Mars is in Aries. It is not a direct 100% aspect, but they are in Kendra from each other. So Saturn will be in Kendra from Mars. It's a frustrating, irritating transit as well. So in August, what we see is that Venus stays all month in Gemini. I made a Venus video separately. Mercury is in Cancer and then goes into Leo. So Leo video is still to come. But it's that Gandanta around 16th, 15th, 16th, when Mercury is Gandanta and combust that we have to watch out for. Sun will be in Cancer and then goes to Leo. Now, Sun in Leo is actually good news because after 16th of August, Vedically it is in Leo. Now, it means that Sun in Leo is very powerful, and Sun is what burns up the negativity and burns up the disease and the difficult issues that we are dealing with. But, things are not happening according to what we are thinking. But let's see that how this Sun's transit for a month will help us to, rejuvenate. I think that this definitely, but we should not have a false alarm, because sometimes Sun and Leo will give a false feeling that everything is fine. So that is what we have to still keep our restraint and follow the rules for our own safety and for others as well. So how does this affect you? What can you expect in August? So again, always looking at the ascendant and the moon sign, and to remember that there are lots of different influences, and also your own dasha will play some role in it, and your personal chart. These are general what planets are doing. So for Aries, of course, Mars comes into the ascendant around 13th, 14th of August. That is a good thing. But at the same time, the Gandanta transit is not so easy for you. So watch out for things around the middle of the month as Mars goes through Gandanta. It's a little bit unsettled time, and don't make any big decisions during that time. Keep life simple. Venus, all month, Venus is in Gemini, second house. It has a conjunction with Rahu. I already made a Venus video. But for Taurus, I think that the other factors of Mercury and Sun will move from third house to the fourth house, home, happiness. Fourth house Sun may be thinking about doing things to your property, improvement there, or thinking about moving. All those things are there for Taurus. Because all month Venus is in Gemini, I think financial issues will be front and center for you. Gemini, not the easiest month for you. Actually, all the month of August, Mercury is mostly combust. And it's only in September Mercury goes into Virgo, becomes strong, easier. So this month is to look after yourself, to do self-improvement. And also Saturn is opposite when Mercury is in Cancer. So you feel that opposition, some irritate things happening. Sun is, causing problem. Then when Mars goes into Aries, it will aspect Cancer by its fourth aspect. So you can feel quite aggravated. And it's not Mars aspect is a short time because you will go into Leo. But just to see that this is a time to take care and to look after yourself. Cancer, you have Sun in Cancer, Saturn opposite, to see where the moon is. And this month, full moon is going to be in Capricorn in your seventh house. So that is on 3rd. On 3rd of August, there's full moon in Capricorn, which is Shravan Purnima, very auspicious, focus on wife. I think now what I'm going to do is in the monthly report, I'll talk about where the full moon is. So that gives an idea where the energy is for you. And also the new moon is going to be in Leo. So Leo is the second house of money. So think of those things. Now, Leo has a month of 2 halves. The first half is very disturbed right up to the 16th. When Sun is in the 12th house, you have no direction. You can do things and not get any result. Saturn is opposite the Sun. So you feel pretty aggravated. But then 16th Sun goes into Leo, and for the rest of the month and right up to middle of September, this should be a very positive time for you. You get your confidence back, courage, ability to see clearly what you want to do. Virgo, again, because Mercury is not so happy all month. It is combust, it's going through Gandanta. This is not the easiest month for you. Plus, for you, Mercury will go into Leo, which is your 12th house, so a lot of effort and no reward. So I would suggest that it is good for you to wait till September when Mercury is exalted and in Virgo, and much easier energy for you. So this month is just to look after yourself and pass the time. Libra, Venus is going to be all month in your 9th house, study, knowledge. It's a much easier energy for you generally. Mars goes into Aries. So Aries is your 7th house, relationships. Partners can be quite dominating, but they are having a good energy, and you are going to experience a Ruchaka Mahapurusha Yoga. Ruchaka Mahapurusha Yoga is a positive energy for you. When Mars is in its own sign, so there'll be some added energy that you're dealing with. Then Scorpio, again, for you, Mars is going through Gandanta, and then Mars will move into your 6th house. It is in its own sign, but 6th house is more, opposition and trying to overcome difficulties, and you have to think about health also. And, the next 6 months or so, Mars is going to be Pisces, Aries, so 5th and 6th house. 5 is creativity, children. 6th house is competition, opposition, health. So these are the areas the focus is there. Don't overdo things, I would say, and definitely watch out for the Gandanta and be careful around that time. Sagittarius, Jupiter continues to be in Sagittarius, so that is very useful for you. So everything else is dependent on that. And then Sun on 16th of August going into Leo. That is your ninth house of good luck and good opportunities. So I would say that is a much better, easier aspect for you. Professionally, you may be feeling uh, some difficulty because Mercury is in difficulty this month. So Mercury rules professions and relationships for you. So either your partners are feeling very stressed out and work is not so easy, but you feel okay because Jupiter is transiting, you feel in a good mood. Capricorn, Saturn continues to bring responsibility and duty. And sometimes, Capricorn is also, because Saturn is there thinking about changing your job. Now, if your moon is in Capricorn, then you have to think about that you are in Sadesati. So you have to be very careful and restrained. And one of the problems, especially in August for you, is that none of the benefics are supporting. Venus is in your 6th house, Jupiter is in the 12th house, Mercury will go into your 8th house. So therefore, there's not necessary too much support or good news. So you have to take it easy and also not push and not stress yourself out. Aquarius, Saturn continues to be in the 12th house. So, doing something for other people, helping others, that will be good. Now, 12th house is also house of moksha, a spiritual life. And Aquarius quite likes thinking about justice and looking after people and caring for them. So, this can be good time to think about what you can do for other people. But Venus is well placed for you. It is in your 5th house. It is giving positive energy. Now, Sun going into Leo, that is also strong for you after 15th because it's in the 7th house of partners, relationships. So partners feel very energized. And, your focus also is on partnerships. But do watch for the Gandantas. They are unstable for everybody. And Mars in Aries is your 3rd house. So you may feel very motivated to do things. Good time to do some exercise or to take some action. That is important. And Pisces, again, Jupiter is well placed, 10th house, career opportunities, many things coming your way. So watch for that. And Mercury and Sun, Mercury's 7th house, so Sun-Mercury combination, there can be some conflict with partners. Home situation, you may travel, may do things, but definitely around the 15th or so, best to keep it simple for yourself. So thank you very much. That is it for today. And do remember to subscribe and press the bell notification. And I do want to thank you for getting me across the next milestone of 25,000 viewers.